Alright, here we have our electric generation board. If we bring it back, we have our bicycle that powers an electric motor using a belt on some rollers. The electricity then travels through to the board. The board then goes into a couple of meters into an ultra capacitor 4 farad, which then goes into an electric inverter and then goes to an outlet. The electricity then goes from the outlet to a power strip and then back to a bunch of bulbs. Again, we have here some 13-watt bulbs and some 60-watt bulbs. So I'm going to ask my assistant here, George, will you please start pedaling? So he's going to start pedaling. The pedaling's going to turn the generator, which in turn will power the board. Now he's holding that voltage between 12 and 15 volts, so the inverter will work properly. And now you can see here we can reach over and turn on some lights. Now as I turn it on, George, is it getting harder to pedal?
Not really.
Not yet? Okay, so we'll turn on a couple more bulbs. George, is it getting harder to pedal? Yeah, it's getting harder to pedal. Alright, so he's still pedaling. Again, it's harder to pedal, the more power we turn on. Alright, so we're going a little too high on our voltage. We can let that slow down. Alright, so let's get going again. Back to that 1250. Let me turn off some lights for you. Alright, let's pedal again. Get between 12 and 15 volts. Alright, once we get closer to that 15, George, I'm going to turn on the 60-watt bulb and see how you do, okay? Again, we have we also have here the capacitor that's helping him with this. You got to go a little lower, so a little high. Alright, you ready, George? Go. Alright, now George is really struggling with this. Oh, it turns off. We got a little bit too low. The voltage causes the machine to shut down. Capacitor is nice and full now. Shut down, so George wants to start pedaling that nicely. Get the bulb to turn back on. And you can see the capacitor discharge when the light tries to turn on. You're getting up way too high, the voltage. Alright, so we're struggling to do one bulb when 4 of these are okay.